Hi, Cancer. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my singles. Today, we're going to be asking Spirit for who is my next relationship, next boyfriend, girlfriend, future spouse, who's coming into my life. We have some initials and numbers. We are going to be pulling some charms in this reading also. I've got love messages, some evidence, some clues. So if that sounds like something that you need, you're looking to manifest a person coming into your life, it's a great reading for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. This will be a channeled message. I'm a psychic medium. I'm a professional intuitive life and love coach. And I try to do as much as I can with my YouTube channel part-time. If you'd like to see me do more, hit that like and subscribe button to help, support my channel. That would be wonderful. Let's get a handful of these. And welcome back to all my Cancers. Welcome back. Thank you for your love, your support, your comments. I really appreciate it. Let's get some numbers and letters on the table just right out of the gate. I have the letter W. I have an X. These could be someone coming into your life. They could be in your life already. It could be a confirmation for the person you're with. H. I have the letter A. The letter Q. I have a letter C. Lots of letters. Good. I have a letter B. I have a number 2. Could be 2 months, 2 weeks. I have 2. Could be 22nd of the month, 22 years old. I don't know. I have the number 2. I have a letter S. Letter S. I have an R. The number 6 could be June. I have a second Q. I have a second S. The letter O. Number 4 could be April, could be 46. April. I have a V. The letter G. The letter F. I'm going to put this over here. I'm running out of space. I just want to make sure I have enough room for my cards. I got lots of cards. F. I have 6. I have 6. I had 666 in the last reading too, an angel number. Okay, so that's important. That could be important for some reason. All right, I'm going to put that down here because I think I'll have space. Let's see. All right, so those are just some clues. We'll keep those on the table. They could be somebody coming into your life. They could be somebody in your life now. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has for my Cancer today. Spirit, could you please share with me any messages that you have? I have practicality. Okay, practical. I'll take practical. I want a practical person. I want somebody who thinks like, I want to have a normal life. I'm going to say it that way. Let's see. I have order. Oh boy, it's interesting. This person is a planner. This person, you can see it's like planting seeds. They're, they got a garden. Everything's in its place, like everything's in an order. I like that. And they have a vision. You got a planner. What I mean by a planner is somebody who plans ahead, somebody who sees their future, somebody who doesn't just like fly by the seat of their pants, maybe they've planned out their education, or they have goals for their work. They have direction in their life, so I like planners because, planners usually hit their goals, and if the goal is to find somebody that they can spend their life with, buy a home, settle down, share a dream, this could be the person for you if that's what you want. And I feel like I want to nod. So I think Spirit's saying, yes, that's what you want. So if you're nodding, yes, I want those things, Kathy. I have a Knight of Wands charging forward. Let's see what I've got. I have a Temperance and I have a Death card. Okay, so now I feel like this is a new cycle for them or for you. It could be both, but Part of me feels like they're ready to move on with their life. Okay. I do feel like they've healed. I always get this kind of feeling of, if they've just ended something, everybody needs that kind of space between things. But I do feel like the time between something that ended and is charging ahead, feeling that they have taken the time to repair the damage, so to speak. So I think this person is emotionally ready to start a new journey. I like the passion, of course. Yeah, they're filled with passion. They're filled with passion about what they do. They could be a Leo energy. That lion's kind of jumping out at me. I did just hear Pisces. We'll get some signs also, but I did just hear Pisces. Um, they're passionate about what they do. I think that you're going to find this person a little bit of an overachiever, okay, in a sense that they are full steam ahead in some kind of area of their life, all right? That maybe that's what you fall in love with them. Maybe you're really impressed with them. Maybe you think they are really going to make something of themselves someday. And I have a star. So they have big dreams. They have big dreams, big ambitions, and maybe you buy into the dream with them. You have your own dreams and ambitions, of course, too. But when you meet somebody new, you want to hear their dreams, right? You want to know that what their goals are for their own life before you're even in it. It's not your job to kind of make somebody else be successful. They should have all that kind of in them, And there are people that from the moment their feet hit the floor in the morning until they go to bed at night, they are just kind of driven. They're driven towards success. They're driven towards their career. They get their arms around abundance in all different ways, whether it's friendships, um, business relationships, like they're just kind of living life large, I guess is how I feel. So I feel like you have a big personality. This is going to be a big personality. So I hope you can handle it. Off your throne, regain your power. I had this death card. So maybe they did do some repairing. Maybe their self confidence was knocked down, but they're not the type of person that would stay down very long. Okay. I don't feel like anyone would interrupt what their mission is in life. I feel like it's a very clear mission. Like I've always wanted to do this since I was a child. Like I knew at a young age I wanted to do this. This is what I went to school for. This is what I'm doing. I just feel like they're driven. Organization, okay, and authority. They're rising high. I mean, this is like a big high building. So they're rising high is how I feel. Like they're just reaching for the sky. All right. They have high ambitions. I'm going to say it that way. A trail to happiness, a new happy cycle. So even if they got knocked off their throne, even if they had a setback in life, a relationship that ended, something like that. It didn't take away who they are, and it didn't take away their joy. They're not one of those bitter, angry, resentful people like that somebody screwed me in the past and now I'm like, I just never get over it. I don't think that happened at all. I think this person is like, I'm going to be happy, and with or without that person, I'm obviously going to be happy. So they're just charging forward, and I feel like they just want to, find the right person. A little bit of a power couple feeling coming into me. A little bit of they're impressed with you, you're impressed with them. um, Lots of synergy, possibly around your work environments. Not that you work together, but you could have similar careers. You could have similar career paths, or you could have the same kind of motivation. I should say it that way. All right, something like that. Let's see when they're coming. I like their energy. Their energy's super high. I have 1 to 2 months. Woohoo! I mean, claim it. Hit that subscribe button and claim it below. 1 to 2 months. I'll take that. In 2 to 3 years. Now, don't panic. How that just came into me was we could meet in a very short period of time, but we could have it all in 2 to 3 years, right? We could have a home together. We could be sharing our lives together. We could be planning our future together, so it's almost the sense of we could have it all is how it came into me. So don't panic. Don't panic yet. I have September. That kind of feels like a birth date more than anything to me. It could be that, maybe they come into your life very unexpectedly. Maybe we date off and on, and maybe, we're in a very serious relationship by September. That wouldn't be unheard of either. So let's see, we can start to get some feelings. Spirit, what will this person be thinking and feeling? You are manifesting in rapid speed. 111. Focus on your positive thoughts. 1 to 2 months. Maybe literally, like I've got a 1 plus 1 plus 1 is like 1 and 2. Right? 1 and 2. I'll take that. All right. So let's see. I have your transforming, beautiful, divine timing, higher purpose, faith, trust, believe. This is coming. We're using this reading just today as a manifestation. Just keep believing that Spirit has the perfect person for you. I have been taking you for granted. I'm sorry. Now I finally feel the consequences of my actions. I hope I haven't lost you for good. I don't think this is connected to you. I think that this is part of their story, that somebody took them for granted. Possibly, I don't want to commit to it, but when you come into their energy, there could be somebody in the wings that comes out of the woodwork only because they're with somebody new, and now they're jealous, and now they want to try to get them back. There could be something that happens along those lines. So be prepared for it. But they've already shared with me this person is moving ahead with or without that person. So they're not interested in going backwards. They're interested in finding joy. But whoever, they're a good catch. Let's face it, this person is a good catch. So when they see that they're with somebody else, their past is going to be like, maybe I want that person back. So we may have some weird scenario like that. Just keep your eyes open for an old jealous person. 2 of Cups. You guys are going to make a great, these look like Pisces fish, don't they? You guys are going to make a great connection, a great connection. There's this amazing synergy going on. Either you guys feed off of each other's energy, you feed off of each other's, like you're each other's best cheerleaders would be a good way to say it. Something like that. An Ace of Cups. I have feelings for you. I probably have feelings for you instantly with that ace. Like I wasn't maybe expecting to fall in love with you so hard and fast. I have an 8 of Swords. Maybe I was protecting myself and guarding myself until you came along. Maybe they were holding out. Maybe they were a little bit, they had their crown knocked off. So maybe they were a little bit afraid of, am I ever going to find the right one? But I don't think that they're going to be, I don't think when they meet you that they're going to question it. I think they're going to be all in. I really do. I think that they are going to be, I knew from the time I met you that my feelings for you weren't going to ever change. So a little bit of a love at first sight, amazing first impressions for sure. I have Sagittarius. We're optimistic, exploration, freedom. I like the Cupid's arrow in this card. I have a Libra. The Libra scale of justice is telling me a commitment. I have consideration, fairness, harmony, but it is coming into me as somebody who would consider a long-term commitment. And I have, it could be a Gemini, curiosity, intellect, and networking. Networking, we're connecting. Again, this little sense of we help each other somehow. I don't think you work together. You're not like partners, you're not like co-workers, but you guys maybe understand each other's professions, and maybe you are both totally into your careers, both love your careers, both have great dreams. And I feel like you are the best of both worlds, like what you don't know the other one offers. And you're just this like a cheerleading squad. That's how it's coming into me. You just are each other's cheerleaders. You support each other. You are hopeful. Now these are channeled messages that I wrote. A bald fade. They keep their hair very, very short. They keep their hair short, masculine energy, medical field. Okay, they could be studying to be a doctor. They could be a doctor. Maybe they knew since they were a child that they wanted to be in medicine or connected to medicine or, research, biology, something like that. So maybe that's what they're good at. Maybe that's what you're doing. I have a police, fireman, or service. Now, a little bit of me is saying like emergency services, like EMTs or I don't know, some kind of emergency health services. Okay, something like that. So there could be something like that going on. I have very dark eyes. Nice. Very dark eyes. They have a shadow. They have dark hair because they typically will have a shadow, and it will be like, they probably have to shave all the time, something like that. Okay, so I think they have very dark hair. They love fast food. Maybe they're out during the day. Maybe that's a bad habit of theirs. They go through drive-throughs. Maybe they have a particular, Chick-fil-A. Is how it came into me. I'm like, what fast food, Spirit? It's like Spirit knows Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, fast foods. And they're like, yeah, but I try to pick the healthy stuff. So they go to Chick-fil-A over, McDonald's, something like that. They're very close to their family. I always love that. They could have a black car, black truck, gray car, dark colored cars. Okay. Um, they love ice cream. Maybe that's their downfall. Maybe that is the one's go-to snack. If they're going to go to anything, it's going to be that. I have a single mother. Maybe their parents got divorced when they were young. Maybe they stayed at home with their mother, I don't know, help their mother, something like that. They could either have long hair, short on the sides, or short hair. Okay. So maybe they've had it different ways, but I think they keep their hair very short is how I feel. I'm gonna go with overall dark hair, short, very short hair. Okay. That is how it's coming into me. Dark brown hair. Okay. Dark brown hair, medium dark brown, something like that. So definitely this sense of dark features to me. Okay, so dark eyes, dark hair, short hair, and they keep it very cropped is how it's coming into me. So they're handsome is how it just came in. Okay, they're handsome. I am getting a masculine energy in this reading, so could be, a feminine energy, but I am getting a masculine energy right now. I have independence. Okay, they're independent. They're on their own. Hopeful. I like these. Let's just see what their personalities. Creative, transforming, diplomatic. This tells me like they're a negotiator of some kind. Like, I don't know, like they either listen to people, they go back and forth with people. They're understanding, they know how to talk to people, is how it just came in. Like they know how to talk to either the public, they know how to engage with people. They're a good listener. They understand. They act on things. So they're very diplomatic. That's a nice quality in somebody. They're very patient. Yeah, they know how to talk to people. For some reason, I feel like they work with the public. They work like in the public, with the public, general public, something like that. And I have adventurous. This is coming into me a little bit of like play hard, work hard, long days. They are emotionally, I'm going to end this reading now. No, as soon as I get that they're emotionally available, it's like, yay, right? Okay, I want emotionally available. I want somebody who wants to have a relationship, who wants to be in a relationship, who wants to be there for me is how it just came in. Let's get some of these. These cards are huge, so I've got to shuffle them over here on the side so that they don't go everywhere. Let's just see. All right, so I have an Ace of Hearts, an Ace of Cups again. Yeah, I think that this person's willing to give you their heart. I really do. I feel like they are certainly emotionally available. And then secondly, they open themselves up. They just open themselves up. I have a 9 of Pentacles, it looks like. Okay, so a 9 of Pentacles, Snow White. Okay, so a little bit of a thinking about, it could be a hermit. It could be a hermit. It's my 9 in this deck. Could be my hermit, the way that they're showing me it there. So a little bit of a waiting feeling. Let's put it in that. Like a little bit of a, I'm afraid I'm not going to meet the right one and I've been waiting. That could be you. That could be them. And then let's get one more of these big ones. I have a Knight. I have a Knight of Hearts. So there's my Prince of Cups. Okay. My Knight of Cups. My charm, I want to fall in love with you. I want to make you fall in love with me. I want this is how I feel. I don't feel like this person's going to hold back on their feelings. I don't think that they're shy. I'm going to say that for sure. I don't feel like they're shy. I don't feel like they are they're going to hold back. Let's get some charms. Let's see if they'll give me some additional clues. Spirit, please share with me any charms that you have for me. Let's get a scoop. That's a nice, big, healthy scoop. Lots of charms. We're going to start with the letters, okay? So I have a letter J. Letter J. I have a Z. I have a K. I have a C. What's this? That's a G with some flowers on it. A G. I think we had a G. We had a G already too, so that's a couple G's. I have the number 3. So March. I'll take March. March isn't far away, right? What are these? Let's see. I have the number 21. Could be a day of the week. I have the number 19 also. Let's see what else is jumping out at me. Okay, so I have Cinderella's Castle. I do feel like this person's going to treat you amazing. I have 2. Spirit's like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to, treat you like a princess. So definitely this sense. I have 2 Cinderella castles. So they're going to be super, super wonderful to you. I like that. Now, this definitely looks like a Pisces again. I really feel like I am getting all these messages and signs for a Pisces. So we're going to just say it, maybe that's it. I have a mushroom. I don't know. What's this coming into me as like, I don't know. It came into me like Alice in Wonderland for some reason, like a magical like forest. I don't know what, else to say about that. I have a cruise. Maybe that's the first thing we do. We go on a cruise. That's our first trip together. I like that. I have, look at these little wedding rings. I have 2 little wedding rings. So I have an engagement. I have an engagement of some kind, right? Formal. I have happy. There's the word joy. They want joy. They want to be happy. They're not going to settle. They just want to find somebody to be happy with. They're probably just looking to love somebody. And then there's Alice in Wonderland again, the mushroom, the little chair, like a journey, an adventure. It's magical, all of those things. Anything else jumping out at me? A beautiful butterfly. So a transformation. I'm wearing my heart on my sleeve, is how that came into me. Now, I do have a baby. Some of you may be interested in a family. Not all of you. Maybe it's a baby boy because I have a blue starfish. So maybe it'd be a baby boy. And yeah, I have another little blue flower. So maybe it's a baby boy. I have Aquarius. I have an Aquarius. I have that. I thought this was, excuse me, I thought this was lightning, but it's just some all these different color flags. I don't know. What is this? This is joy again, finding joy. So I have duplicates. I have a shooting star. I have crystals, and then I have a domino. But, it's interesting because it is the number 6. And we had lots of number 6s over here. So we have this 6 again. So I think 6 is really important in this reading. So it could be June, could be the 6th of the month, could be 6 days from now. Let's think big. If we're going to manifest, let's manifest big. Let's manifest that in 6 days from now, this love of our life comes in. This charming knight in shining armor comes charging in. Let's get some love messages. Spirit, please share with me. What is my person going to feel? What are they going to love about us? Anything you want to share with me, Spirit? What do you have? I can't get you out of my mind. I love that. Once I meet you, I can't stop thinking about you. You're the only one I think about. That I love. I feel like I've known you forever. I like that. Sometimes you meet the right person and you just say, it's just too easy. Sometimes you look at each other and you go like, what's the catch? Like you're just waiting for the ball to drop and you're just waiting for something to change or for them to change. And because sometimes it's just too easy. And no, that's how it's supposed to feel. It's not supposed to be hard work to be in a loving relationship. I'm falling deeply in love with you. I do feel that. I do feel like this person's going to fall very much in love with you. I'm really attracted to you. They're going to let you know. They're very attracted to you. I feel you are my soulmate. I'll take that. This is a great connection. I'm happy that you came into my life. Almost a sense of you came into my life at the right time, that maybe they were just moving out of something and they feel like it was time for them to move on. And then no sooner do they say it's time for me to move on, then all of a sudden, like your energy sweeps in, So I just feel like the timing is really good. I secretly admire you. Almost a little bit of I'm watching you, but I don't know if you know this person yet. I don't know if it's not somebody from your past. It's somebody new. I do know that. Maybe when you first, meet them, maybe they're checking out your social media or, they're just checking you out. So that could be going on. I find you interesting. I think you guys can really hold each other's attention. There was so much synergy in this connection. There's so much power and a high overachievement kind of energy between the two of you. And I think you like fuel each other. I think that you benefit from that energy and you empower each other. And I love that. You're on my mind the most. I can't get you out of my mind, and you're on my mind. Your kindness has changed my life. I think they had somebody else that took them to the cleaners, took advantage of them, knocked them off their game. They might still be hiding in the woodworks. They may make a surprise appearance, unfortunately, in this connection. But You and your kindness in your heart is what is going to make them fall in love with you. I've liked you for a really long time. So there's a little bit of a secret admirer feeling. Some of you, you may have met this person already. You may have met this person already, but I'm leaning towards it's somebody new. I think you are hot. I like that. I've been thinking a lot about you. I like that. So once you're kind of in their mind, it's like they can't get you out of their mind. I want to be more than friends for sure. So maybe they come into your life casually. Maybe they come in and we start chatting and maybe it's just like a casual connection and then it turns into I've been attracted to you from the moment I met you and I was just waiting to see if this was going to turn into something more. Excuse me. Let me take a sip of my iced coffee. Let me just see if this is going to turn into something more, is how it came into me. I'm talking about you to others. That I like. You know, it's like when they start to mention you to their family or their friends or their coworkers, like, hey, I just met somebody. Losing my voice. I'm sorry. Hey, I just met somebody. I'm really excited about this person. I really want this person in my life. That is really encouraging. I love your body. Yeah, there's definitely an attraction here. I feel connected to you. I'm talking to others about you. I love your body. I like that. I want more than what we have. Like they're going to want an emotional commitment, is what they had shared with me, right? Get another one of these. You're the reason I keep going. Your kindness, I'm talking to others. I've been thinking about you a lot. I love your body. I mean, I don't know, you met the right one. That's all. I can't wait to see you again. I can't wait to hold you. I can't wait to make love to you. Whatever it is, you met the right one. That's the bottom line. And right now, if this person hasn't come into your life, then we're going to use this as a tool to manifest the love that we want and to attract the love that we want into our lives. So let's thank Spirit together. You can claim it below. You can put it out into the universe. I have 222 on the clock while I'm recording this today. So we're ending with an angel number. That's another sign. I mean, it's like all the signs are lining up for you. Like the universe is lining up this person for you in divine timing at the perfect moment that it's supposed to happen. So it's gorgeous. And we are going to ask Spirit to bring this to you. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can go to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.